Here we are, Minehead Harbour. Me and my fellow angler down here.
That's where the fun starts.
Just have a look at that.
So only just take it out the packet.
I've decided to do a little session on the harbour tonight. So Mikey down here, he's just got his light rod. He's going to flick it off the railings down onto the sand. You can see behind him, in hope of, well, anything that comes along really. I've brought the big guns down. I say the big guns. Just to see if there's anything slightly bigger about. I have got a scratching rig on that right hand rod. The left hand rod I'm just setting up. I'm going to pop a pulley on that with probably a squid bait, squid and mackerel, something along those lines. Maybe mix it up throughout the evening. See what happens. Here we go. Tide's coming in nicely around the corner. As I said, I've got one rod fishing in the distance there. Just going to show you how I'm going to bait this one up a minute. Got a selection of bait ready to go, and this is my dinner, which really doesn't look very appealing, but there is pizza in there and it's still a little bit warm. Let's show you how we do this pulley rig, well, pennel rig bait up. I'm going to show you a little bait up video. This is what we call a pennel rig, so it's 2 hooks, one fixed on the bottom with a blood knot, one sliding up and down the line here, okay? Now what that does, that enables you to present a bigger bait, nice and straight, and also for fish with big mouths that like to come and hoover everything up, you've got a second hook that gives you a nice chance of getting a good hook hold there. So we've got a selection of baits. We've got squid. It's a nice squid there, just thawing out. Pop that back in a cool box in a minute. It's a nice mackerel as well. We have got some worm, but I'm not going to use that for the time being. So it's quite simple. What it is, I'll do a nice sort of squid bait here for you. It's quite a small one, that, but it's perfect for explaining to you how we do this. So I mean, everyone's got their own way, but this is how I like to do it. So we simply put the hook just through the top there and then pull it all the way up the line, and then you've got the head of the squid. Just pop that through the head and pull that line tightish. The important bit is to make sure that you've got a good hook presentation. It's standing proud, as you can see there. And you've got your bait elastic. This stuff's brilliant. Tronics Pro Bait X. It's a bit old now, but still does a job. Grab the tag end of the bait elastic between these 2 fingers here, and then just start wrapping round, nice and tight, nice and neat like this, and work your way up and down. And what this does is just literally stops your bait sliding down the hook, keeps it in place while you're casting, because off the beach you are giving it a fair old thump some of the time. And what you will find is that your bait will slide down, it'll sit on the shank of the hook, it'll fly off. We're looking for a really good bait presentation here. I'll show you a few more as the evening progresses, but this is just a small squid bait to start off with. I'm just going to put this one into the surf down there. Well, I'll say surf, there's not much surf there, but just see a small bass or anything. So you can see that's that bottom hook sitting nice and proud there. Squid wrapped up the line, and then all we do with this second hook, slide that down the line, stop just a little about there, and all you do is get that hook in the line, twist it round a couple of times, and then bang, pop that straight through the top of the bait. And as you can see, you've got a nicely presented squid bait there that can't bunt shut. The top hook's holding it in place, so's the bottom one, and so's the elastic. So there you go.
Well, amazed though nobody else is down here. It's weird, isn't it? Like yesterday it was shit weather but really busy. Suits me though, mate. It's a 3 hook flapper, and then the top 2 hooks are 1/0, and then I've got size 4 down the bottom, and we're just using black lug with little strips of squid. yeah, fishing off clean ground. It's a mixture of sand and mud, really.
That far anyway, are you?
No, not at all. Well, the rod's been in the water now for about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to get it in a minute and just do a little bait check. We had a little bite, but it didn't develop into anything, unfortunately. But hopefully this wind isn't too bad. I'll try and cover the mic a little bit. It should die down after high water, hopefully.
Mikey's got a bite.
Fish on.
He's got a fish on. Taking it nice and steady. What have we got? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that a small bass? Is it? Or is it a whiting?
Oh.
That's a codling, isn't it? I think it's a codling. I think it's a cod. It is. Whoa, look at that. No way.
Nice.
Wow, didn't expect to see a codling here in the summer.
No.
But there we go.
He's
Very good. Lovely little codling. Happy with that one? On the light rigs? What bait we using?
that was on just black luck.
Excellent. Cool. Well done, mate. Yeah. Bit of a surprise to see a cod here in June, but I guess you do get a few small ones turn up now and then, so it's well, it is what it is. It's what we're here for. A few different species. Another species, this one's a bull huss, so it's very much like the dogfish, but as you can see here, you've got the pronounced nasal flaps.
And some pretty nice gnashers.
Yeah, nice set of teeth on it, quite angry. They're
Good
normally
mate.
a little bit bigger than this, is very much a baby one. Another fish for the night.
Nice,
You like
well
that?
done.
Thank
Good.
you.
Good.
This is an awesome venue. Purely because when there's a bit of wind, you've got a bit of shelter. It's a nice big long harbour wall. Yeah, you're fishing up high and you can't see the sea, which a lot of people don't like. But do you know what? There's one more selling point to this. There's a pub over there, just there. It sells beer, which I like, which you probably know, which he likes. So, all in all, it's a cracking little spot. Right, this one's been out about 20 minutes now, so I'm just going to give it a little bait check. Haven't really seen any bites or anything, but plenty of crabs around, so it's always worth, you know, every 20 minutes at least, just reel in, have a check. I've only got small hooks, small baits on this one, so it's, just see if we can pick up something a bit random, something a bit smaller, a bit different, keeps us entertained while we're waiting for a monster on the other one. There we go. It actually looks pretty untouched. The squid's gone off the top hook, but we'll change that. So we'll strip all that off, put fresh on. Water here is really dirty. So you want to keep that fresh scent going. Fish aren't reliant on sight, not so much. So you want them to smell your bait more than anything. Here comes the Minehead charter boat Osprey. William, Stephen, getting a wave off the skipper. The Weber crew. So the boats, well, one of the boats is coming, as you've seen. So we've just reeled in, purely because we obviously don't want them to go through our lines. They're just mooring up there. And one more boat to come in. Young Michael aboard Teddy Boy. There's another Michael here who keeps getting bites.
No.
You lost anything this evening yet?
No, mate.
Forgotten anything?
Yeah.
Fell in?
Well, I thought I forgot something.
What sort of fish is it, Stu?
It's a snake-like fish.
Oh no!
Oh, look at that. Lovely.
Fish.
Lovely.
We don't like these.
No.
Look at that. Oh my god.
He's caught that eel.
Mate,
Glad I bought this now.
they wreck everything, don't
Well,
they?
that rig's knackered, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, another way you can do it, you can use a cocktail bait, which is a mixture of two, obviously, being a cocktail. So I've got a slither of squid and a slither of mackerel. Well, it's half a squid, a bit of belly flap off the mackerel. So literally you can get it like that, push them together. There are tools you can use. I haven't got mine tonight. It's called a bait loader. And again, same thing. Just wrap it up. And this will be ready for the next cast then. Once you reel in for your bait change, you can thread that onto the hooks and then maybe add a bit more elastic after. It just saves a little bit of time in between casts. What you want is to maximise your time your rig's in the water there. Obviously while it's not in the water you ain't going to catch anything, so it's all about that. There we go, 2 minutes, oh not even that, 30 seconds, boom, done. Let's have him. I'll tighten the drag up first.
At least he's staying on.
Yeah, at the moment. Be a doggy. Excited to wake up.
Oh, I see it.
The dogfish.
Hey, come on, what is it?
Dogfish.
Come on, one more time.
It's a dogfish. Look at that.
Bloody lovely. Look at that. Was that on your lovely cocktail bait? It was as well.
Lovely cocktail bait.
There you go, mate.
Call these the
There you
Minehead mackerel because there's lots of them.
At least he's not taken both hooks.
No. He's taking the bottom hook on the pennel rig, as you saw earlier.